when will millions of Americans get that second stimulus check that both Republicans and Democrats have promised? And what about that expired extra unemployment money? Well, whenever you get it, what should you do with it, according to the financial experts? We asked, and here are just some of the answers. Congress is working on getting out a second stimulus package for people and businesses affected by COVID-19.
Now, while Democrats unveiled their proposal in May, known as the HEROES Act, this week we're seeing the first formal relief bill proposed by Republicans.
But for this week, it's too late. That extra $600 a week in unemployment has ended. While you wait for politicians, Casey Marx of Crown Haven Wealth Advisors says, on top of having your typical budget with expenses and income, do this.
We want to create a second budget then to reflect at least a temporary loss of extra unemployment pay. Now, if your expenses outweigh your income, unfortunately, you're going to have to look at some temporary cuts.
Those temporary cuts could come from your cable bill, your subscription services, gym or entertainment. Still, they probably don't add up to $600 a week for most people, so you might have to cut into your savings if you have any.
If you decide to do that, please be conservative with how much you use and make a plan for replenishing it when your income stabilizes again, and make that a priority.
Millions of Americans don't feel like a priority. They qualified and still haven't received their first stimulus check from April.
Especially because of the talk of another stimulus when they can't even get the first one straight. I feel like, oh, the government's doing something for the people, and it's like, you're not part of it.
When they become part of it, both sides of the aisle agree with the $1,200 direct payments to qualified Americans. However, back to the extra unemployment. Republicans are mulling over giving a percentage versus an amount, which could cause another backlog.
This is because many states would need time to calculate and distribute payments this way.
Whatever happens, don't let things happen to you, which goes back to our original point of making a budget. Most Americans don't do that, good times or bad. We found one that's free for you.
I have a budget worksheet that you can use on my website, crownhaven.com.
Ideally, you want at least 3 to 6 months of expenses set aside in case of another unexpected situation. But oftentimes, that's much easier said than done. So for more information, money-saving tips, head to fox59.com/stretchingyourdollar.